It's Monday, July 23. This is the news on PBCJ. I'm Simone Absalom. Prime Minister Andrew Holness arrived in Namibia on Sunday, becoming the first Jamaican head of government to visit that country. A release from the office of the Prime Minister said Holness was welcomed by dignitaries with traditional festivities at the Namibian Housia Kotaku International Airport. Holness is accompanied by Minister of Culture Olivia Grange, High Commissioner for Jamaica to South Africa Angela Comfort, and Dr. Julius Garvey, son of Jamaican national hero Marcus Garvey. Today, Holness will commence the main program of his state visit, holding official talks with the Namibian president, during which a memorandum of understanding on cooperation in the field of sport and one for political consultations will be signed. In addition, Prime Minister Andrew Holness will meet with members of the Namibian private sector at a luncheon to be hosted by the Namibian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. He will then join the president for the renaming of a street in the capital city of Windhoek in honor of Marcus Garvey. The government's push for the public-private partnership arrangement for operating Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston has gotten a shot in the arm, with a response of 3 of the 8 pre-qualified investors. In a release Sunday, the Development Bank of Jamaica, DBG, said 3 investors submitted a bid at the deadline for proposals on Friday. This after all pre-qualified bidders undertook extensive due diligence to support the preparation and submission of their bids, including site visits, bidders conference, clarifications, and negotiations. The entities that submitted the bids are Grupo Aeroportuario del Pacífico, Corporación del Este SAS Consortium, consisting of Corporación del Este, SAS, China Harbor Engineering Company Limited, Corporación del Kingston SAS, GBG Energy SDR, and Jamaica Producers Group Limited. Aegis Projects Consortium also submitted their bill, consisting of Aegis Projects, GK Capital Management Limited, Sagicor Investments Jamaica Limited, and Razel Beck. The government is expected to announce the preferred bidder by next month. That's according to the DBG, which is acting as the secretariat for the transaction. The agreement with the preferred bidder is expected to be signed by October. The preferred bidder is expected to operate, finance, and develop the NMIA under the public-private partnership. The request for proposals was issued in June last year. The National Water Commission, NWC, says the electrical panel at its Fosdick Grove facility in St. Elizabeth has been vandalized, which has resulted in the community having no water. In a release Sunday afternoon, the NWC said despite public education and pleas for the public to assist in protecting its systems, persons continue to vandalize its properties island-wide. NWC Vice President Kevin Kerr expressed disappointment at the continued destruction of the NWC properties. He noted that each incident is a setback and emphasized the high replacement cost to the utility provider. The NWC is urging persons with information to contact the nearest police station or the NWC at 876-929-5430. That's 876-929-5430. In regional news, Cuba's National Assembly on Sunday adopted a new constitution that would recognize market economies, yet keep the Communist Party firmly in control of the economy and the ship of state. It will be voted on in a national referendum later this year. Wrapping up the 2-day session, Cuban President Miguel Díaz-Canel said, quote, "After it's put to discussion and voted on, Cubans will be more united in their defense of the revolution," end quote. The president underscored that every Cuban can freely express their opinions on a constitutional text reflecting the present and future of the nation, yet those opinions can't be voiced in a multi-party system. Article 224 reaffirms the socialist character of the Cuban political system and the guiding role of one and only Communist Party. The economic front, Cubans are reassured that property is socialist and belongs to all people, while the economy is state-led. Ideologically, the Constitution does drop a text saying that its goal was achieving a communist society. Cash-strapped Cuba has been under a U.S. embargo for over 4 decades. Its main economic partner is now crisis-plagued Venezuela. In sports, we're on the pitch with cricket as a record double-century partnership between Tamim Iqbal and Shakib Al Hassan paved the way for Bangladesh bounce back from their test series, dropping with a 48 run over West Indies in their Open One-Day International in Guyana yesterday. Man of the match, Tamim blasted an unbeaten 130, the highest by a Bangladeshi in ODIs against the West Indies, while Shakib weighed in with 97 in a second wicket partnership of 207. The captain then led the way with a ball and taken 4 for 37 as the hosts were limited to 231 for 9 in reply. And that's the news. Thanks so much for making it PBCJ. Remember, we are the People's Station.